Chris, they just kind of shot the lights out against you. What did you see defensively that made it hard to kind of get the contest?
Yeah, the first part was just pushing it at us in transition, couldn't get set. They got to our paint, which allowed a lot of kick out and uncontested looks early. And once they got hot, they were hard to contain after that. Then we put ourselves behind, made a good comeback, but everything's got to go kind of perfect after that. But yeah, it was a lot of just loose defense early in the clock.
I think early on in the first quarter, it's like 7-1 in rebounds. Like they were, and another 14 offensive rebounds for them. How do you try and get a hold of that stat that seems to hurt you guys a lot?
Well, it's always when you're in scramble mode, it's hard to rebound when teams are getting to your paint early, and that's kind of been happening a lot in the beginning games. We just have to have more urgency to get back there and get set against a team that really likes to score it. And it's all part of the same thing. When you're behind the play from the beginning, you're usually behind the play at the end. They'll beat you to the rebound.
And then you only had 15 in the third. What are you seeing offensively that really
missed a lot of good looks? I thought we missed a lot of good looks. We had good looks that just didn't go down. I think then we got frustrated a little bit. Big play at 74-70 when they call the out of bounds in the corner, which by all accounts looked like he was inbounds. Again, we had a tough one go against us, and they put another run on us. So.
And pretty much lived in the paint in that second quarter, and it played a big part in the comeback. What did you think of his shot selection in the second half, particularly like the third?
I mean, it was okay. I mean, we could have gotten better shots, I thought, in general out there. At times, I thought he and Kat were both trying to, make the comeback all by themselves. There were a lot of good passes to be had out there. When we did make them, we just didn't knock down shots. I just think we had to make them a little bit more consistently. So,
I'm sure you guys talk about it ahead of time and whatnot, but how weird is the point differential thing and trying to get guys?
It's not that weird to me. I'm used to it. I know how to coach it. So, it's weird for the fans. It's weird for the sportsmanship of the game right now. But it's what it is. So those are the rules. We got to play by them. So you got to try to tighten up the game at the end to give yourself a chance if it comes down to points differential. So, yeah.
What did you think of just kind of the lift that Troy Brown tried to give with his energy?
Yeah, Troy was great. And we probably need a little bit more from our bench overall. Troy was a bright spot there. It was good to see him out there with his activity, his rebounding, and, made quick decisions on offense. So.
All season long, Ant on the court versus Ant off the court has been a huge disparity. Mm-hmm. What is it that he's doing, or what is it that doesn't happen when he's on and off?
Well, shot making is really key for him right now. He's been making shots. He's been living on a lot of tough shots, that he's gotten pretty good at, to be quite honest with you. Tonight he got to the line, and his ability to get to the heart of the defense and create offense for his teammates has been key. So.
Do you think that? One of the problems has been getting scoring off your bench, particularly from the backcourt. Is that something that's bit you again tonight to some extent?
Yeah, I don't think we didn't have enough punch off the bench in general. Some sloppy play off the bench too, but it's that's really not been the norm. They may not have always scored, but they've always played a little sharper than that. So.